that a lot of people struggle with balancing in life, but when you're a small business owner, mom, on top of having a regular 9-to-5, that's a whole different balancing act. And it's not one that comes easy of balancing. When do I get free time if I'm doing all the hustle? And how do you accomplish everything in a day that you need to for your small business, for your family, and for your job that's expected of you? Those are all legit questions, and it's not an easy balancing act, but somehow I managed to pull it off despite all the numerous tasks that are stacked up against me. If you're new here, I'm Kristen, and this is my husband James, and we started our business in January of this year, and we've been working towards attending markets, and our busy season is quickly approaching. We're trying to get ready for that and not even knowing what our best sellers are because we're new to this whole game. Will there be chaos in this here video even though it's about balance? I don't think so, but we can never say that with 100% certainty. So sit back, buckle up, and enjoy what may be a chaotic ride. So while it may be true that I am new to small business, I am not by any means new to balancing life when doing complicated things and multitasking, while also making your family and your mental health a priority. It just takes being highly organized, even in the midst of chaos, and prioritizing time management. There's not much scrolling through social media that I do these days, and not really did I do before. However, will I put on some background noise on the TV while I work? Oh yeah. But that's not a big thing to me anyway, is prioritizing mindlessly scrolling. That's not ever been something that's heavy on the list. However, like taking a bath, relaxing each night, things like that, like winding down, super priority to me and always has been. So it's paramount to switch and, from go to calm it on down. I think that's one thing that's helped me with balancing, is having that switching time. Mm. I know that balancing everything is difficult in life when you've got a career, family, maybe little kids. Maybe we're not in the same life stage, and I completely understand that because my kids are grown-ish and can fend for themselves. So I know that me saying, oh, okay, well, here's how I balance my day job and maintaining this small business while going to markets, while juggling my kids and my husband and going to church and keeping a dog alive, all these things that I balance. It may sound some type of way since my kids can kind of fend for themselves. They're 19 and 16. But I would also like to throw out that there is a point in time in which I was a single mom of 2 small children, and I just know if you want something bad enough, you figure out a way to make it work, because I was juggling these kids a job that was either physically laborious or mentally, and going to school and going to church way more frequently than I, do now. And earlier, spending more time there because I was involved in the praise team. So on top of going to school in person and having a limited support system, and that's the key. You may be like me and think that you have no support or help in this world, until you're put into a position to where you have to do the cringy thing and ask for help. So I've had to put out messages on Facebook, which is probably good because I'm an introvert and I probably would have died before I asked people in person to help me. But I had to throw it out there. One job I had to work every other weekend. So I needed help when the daycare wasn't open. I had to throw it out there and ask. And then some of the classes that I went to college for, they were during the evening, so I had to ask for help. And people stepped up to offer me support with watching the kids that I would have never thought of. I really thought that I had no one, but it turns out I just didn't ask. Maybe the tips and tricks that I use to balance my life with my small business and everything I have going on are not doable for you. That's cool, boo-boo. But you have to figure out what works best for you. And what I am saying is you can figure out a way to make it all work while maintaining your sanity if you want it bad enough. That's what experience has taught me, even if we don't share the similar situations or we're not in the same life phase, that's fine. But you can always figure out a way to make it work best for you if that's what you really want. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video and learned some things about how to balance your life with your small business. And and juggling acts that have to be performed in order to manage that successfully. And I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see y'all in the next video.